Hey, and so an update on the sweet potatoes. These are now the sweet potatoes that I just took a whole bunch of roots off, okay? And these ones are the Japanese purple. I'll get some more light in here. They have really long roots, so I had to put them in this container. These are the garnet variety, and they don't have as many yet as the Japanese purple did, but they grew some awesome roots. So I don't even really need to root them in here. I'm going to just be able to plant them out this weekend into pots. And then there's even more of the Japanese purple. There's just a ton of them. And I had 3 varieties, but they were actually just the 2 varieties, the garnet and then the Japanese purple, which is fine. A gentleman at the co-op actually said that the purple ones taste amazing, so I can't wait to try them. And I found these pussy willows the other day when I was going to get sawdust. I have a resource where I can go and get bags of sawdust. I just take a bunch of feed bags with me and I get free sawdust, and I use that in the chicken coop. I use it to keep down mud and pathways around where the ducks go, and I use it as a base in the goat pen, and then I put shavings and a little bit of straw or hay on top of that. So ducklings are so happy. They're going to be happier in a few days when they get to go out in their pool. But for a few days, they've moved down to their summer house, and we made it bigger. Right, Drake? We made it bigger. Hang on, babe. And so for now, they have this water table that we need to clean up. My daughter found it on the side of the road, and she wanted it for the kids. But we still gotta bleach it anyway, so I figured we'll just use that for tonight, because the pool just broke, the mini pool that would fit in here, and I wanted them to just be cool with moving again and be happy, which they are. They're making their happy duckling noises. Mm-hmm. And if you've ever wondered if you have males or females, if you listen to Drake here, hear that horse? That's what males do. The females are the really loud ones. Ha ha ha, surprise, surprise, right? Hey guys, look what I did. I was going to order my meat birds, but I was in Tractor Supply yesterday, and they have them for 99 cents. So I picked up 20, and today I'm going to go back and pick up 20 or so more. Yeah, for 99 cents, you can't beat it, huh? I want to show you how to break down a rabbit. So, I mean, after it's been butchered, when you take it out of the freezer and you want to eat it, I decided to make this video today because I'm going to be offering rabbits at the farmer's market, and I want to be able to refer people back to this video because not everybody knows how to do this, and it's really not that hard at all. So let's get going. Okay, so you have your rabbit. This is one of the smaller rabbits that I've had, but anyway, here it is. And so I just kind of lay it out flat like this, so that I can see where the joints and everything are. And then I just go in where the leg meets the spine here and cut a little bit right here. And then I lift it and go this way. And right in here, there's another little bone that you want to get. And there you have it. Super simple. There it is. And I always rinse the rabbit off when I take it out of the freezer, but then as I cut into each individual piece, I'll rinse it one more time. So once again, you just kind of, where the leg meets the spine, you make a cut, and then sometimes I run into the bone, and then right around here, and you can actually see, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but there's like a line here that you can kind of follow in the muscle, and it's kind of like when you're cutting up a chicken leg, there's a line there you can follow too. So I just cut around, and sometimes I run into a spot where I've not quite cut it quite right, and then we have difficulty like right now. But you just kind of keep cutting around where the meat is, and you'll find that joint. And it really usually comes off pretty easy. There we go. Almost got it. And there you have it. Another nice leg. We're going to have rabbit for dinner tonight. I think I'm probably going to marinate it for a little bit. It's pretty nice out today. I think we'll grill it. So then here you have the front legs. And I go like this, so I can see where they are. And you cut down in towards the spine once again. And these ones don't even actually have a joint. The shoulder meets it right here. And it just cuts off real easy, just like that. Like I said, once again, I'll go ahead and give them a good rinse before I do whatever it is I'm going to do with them. So there it is. The back is down this way. I'm going to cut down towards the spine. You can actually see the shoulder blade like when you're looking. And then up and around. Boom, just like that. Now you got all four legs ready to go. And then this is what they call the rabbit flap. It's this flap of skin that connects to the back loin part here. And I guess you could probably cook it with it, but I don't. I cut it off, and oftentimes I will save this and make like a bacon out of it. Of course, I'd save up a whole bunch of them, and then you can soak it in a liquid smoke and let's see, liquid smoke, soy sauce, a little bit of bourbon, and some spices. You soak them overnight, and you kind of slice it in half, and then you fry it up, and it tastes a lot like bacon. It's really good with breakfast. But for today, I'm just actually just going to roll these flaps like this, and it just makes another little piece of meat to go with dinner. So those are the two different things you can do with that. I've heard some people throw them away, and I just don't think that's a good thing to do. I don't think it's right to throw away any part that you can harvest of an animal that you've either hunted for or raised for meat or for yourself. You've taken the life of this animal to sustain your own life in whatever way that may be. I mean, of course, to eat, but I think it's very important. I can just rinse it out of the flap, but like I said, I do rinse it before I cut it up. So I think it's very important to use every part that you can of each animal. And I oftentimes will I oftentimes will take, when I'm going to be doing it like this, when I cut it up and I don't cook it whole, I will take this body part off right here, and I have a little baggie full of them, well, when they get full, and then I make a stock out of it, just like your chicken stock. You roast them, and then my personal favorite way to make stock is throw it in the crock pot overnight. So anyway, cut up along the loin to the rib cage, and right where it meets, you can feel it kind of separate, and just cut it like that. And so, like I said, this part I'm going to go ahead and rinse off a little bit. There's a blood clot there. Put it in the freezer with the other ones until I have a baggie, a gallon size freezer bag full enough to go ahead and make a stock. I didn't get that with the leg. Oh, see, yeah, things happen. So, and then there's your loin piece. There's a lot of good meat right on the sides right here. And that is super simple, easy, quick way to cut up your rabbit if you want to have separate pieces to, like I'm going to do tonight, to grill or cook in a casserole or dish, or, you know, however you want to do it. It's really easy, and rabbit meat is really good for you. It's even recommended as the leanest protein source by the American Heart Association. I read that the other day. I didn't know about that. I knew it was a nice lean protein source, but I didn't know the American Heart Association actually said that. So that's pretty cool to know. So there you have it. That's how you cut up a rabbit, people. I was thinking I'm right here anyway. This is what I've decided I'm going to do for the marinade for today. We had this little jar of sun-dried tomatoes. Unfortunately, last year I didn't really get a whole lot, so I only had to go and buy some. So anyway, I have this spice mix from Awesome Country. They're so good. They have so many yummy, yummy spice mixes. And this is the oil that was left over from the sun-dried tomato. I don't really like to waste anything around here. And I think I'm actually going to add some of my June vinegar. I don't have any apple cider vinegar at the moment, but I have plenty of June vinegar, so I got busy. Get off at some time. But that's okay, because I use it for my animals and marinades and any place else you would use apple cider vinegar. The tonics I make on stick. Anyway, I'm just gonna use that. Should be pretty yummy. And we'll let that marinate for a few hours, and we'll have that for dinner. I think we'll probably have some wild rice with it tonight. Or maybe couscous. Or quinoa. I don't know. I'll figure it out.